These one to watch cards have literally just come out, and this man right here, Yarmolenko, has already received an upgrade, 84 rated, and he's not cheap. 135,000 coins. So we need to find out if not only the team plays well, but if he's actually worth the coin. So if you can drop a like, 2,500 would be amazing. I've got something special to show you just before we get into this as well, which is awesome. And if you are needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2.com, use the code Fuji on that site to get a discount on every single order. And let's head into the Yarmolenko squad builder. So last night, guys, I was opening up a few packs, and as you probably expect, one to watch Neymar. No, seriously, we didn't pack one to watch Neymar. Would have been nice. We did get ourselves Yarmolenko, which isn't a bad pull. I bought him for 125,000 coins just before I packed the guy, so now I'm trying to sell him for 135k. So I will keep this first owner of the club. Let's go through the team though. 4-3-3 number 2 is what I was playing with last night once again. I want to switch to the 4-4-2 and see how well I do there, but this is the formation that I will be going into this week's weekend league with, and if we fail, then we will look to change things up. So let's go through. Navas in goal, 7,600 coins. To be perfectly honest with you, didn't really feel the quality there. Right back position, Cancelo. I forgot how nice it is to have a pacey, like insanely quick right back. He's very fast, and he's got a good amount of height, decent physical. He wasn't bad. Umtiti, I think he's going to be expensive, and that's because he's from Barcelona, he's French, he's easy to like bring into hybrids. He wasn't bad, he wasn't outstanding. We have Rafael Varane, that personally, I would say that price is inflated because of the hype around Varane and how good he is in real life. But for me, you can purchase another defender that is a lot better than that. To be honest, like I'm just saying. Dalba in the left back position, he was pretty solid. Again, not fantastic. CDM Matuidi, I did like him, but what I would recommend is to not play him as the out-and-out CDM, because he will push on with those high work rates, and then he will leave you exposed a little bit. So the best position is to get him into maybe an offset left side or right sided centre mid, you know, so you've got the out and out CDM to stay back, and then when your opponent is countering you, he will track back and win tackles, breaks up the play. Really good player. Right centre mid position, Borja Valero wasn't great, but he was scoring bangers for some reason. Like, he has a nice shot outside the box, and it's only 69, which is weird. Left centre mid position, we've got our first inform, Brozovic, 52,000 coins. That's pretty cheap for an inform of his quality. He's a well-rounded centre mid, and I thought he played well in this formation. Right wing, oh dear, 6 games, no goals, 1 assist. No, seriously, he has scored, but evidently it's not showing on the stats for some reason. 6'2", high work rates, which is promising. I like high work rates because Willian drops back, he collects the ball, and his stats look fantastic. Left-footed with a 2-star weak foot. Oh god, that's not a good look at all. 5-star skill moves, that's tasty. Striker position though, you know what's coming. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 6 games, 4 goals, 1 assist. And I would be lying if I said he wasn't a beast, because he is a beast, and he's very quick with that height. And as the game is so manual, you can just like turn, weave in and out, and you can throw your opponents off. That's what he's good at. And in the left wing position, you know, on FIFA 17, I wasn't a huge fan of Marco Reus. Well, guess what? I like him. He's actually good. 133,000 coins. Although he has got medium work rates, he's bringing a little bit of physical to his game, so he can brush past defenders. 6 games, 3 goals, 1 assist. I swear I've scored more goals than that. I don't know what's up with the game. Hasn't been calculating the stats properly. Oh yeah, the patch has been dropped. Literally, when I'm recording this video, the patch is out, so God knows what that's going to play like going into this week's weekend league. But my custom tactics, I've been trying something new. I brought the aggression up way up to 70, and it felt alright, but the problem was I didn't really have the correct players in the midfield to play that. Like, Borja Valero is a little bit too slow to add that pressure and to be able to recover. Same with Brozovic, but Matuidi, I felt the quality there. Although that wasn't his preferred position, in my opinion, in the way I play, I noticed that he was good. So anyway, let's go and find out if not only the team plays well, but if Yarmolenko, one to watch, is worth the coins. Let's go to the pitch. So whenever I've come across a player that is fantastic that I want to recommend to you guys, there's a few people that think that I'm doing that because I want to hype up that person's price, which I've never done before, and I will never do it, because you can see the trades going on through the road to glory. Like, if I hyped up, for example, I've been telling you guys to go and buy Cater. Now, if the next episode I have 20 Caters in the trade pile and I've sold him, like, you know what I've done. And on my main account, I don't need coins because I put so much investment in FIFA points. So literally, I don't need to do anything like that, and I would never do it. So this video today, I just want to basically prove a point that Yarmolenko I've bought and then I sold on for, well, I'm trying to sell him on for 135,000 coins, and this one to watch card I haven't sold yet, and I will probably keep at the club. And it's not a good review. It's just not going to be good for those of you that have Yarmolenko, because for me personally, he was probably the biggest disappointment that I've used so far on FIFA 18, and it's just the way I played in this formation and with the card itself. So whenever I've used other wingers, we have Yeltsin Martins, Bruma, you've got Sane, even Keita, you know, those players for me have been getting involved in the play. I've been using the same custom tactics and even the same formation, right? And Yarmolenko, there's something odd with the card that, yes, he feels good on the ball, he has some nice dribbling, the 5-star skills is always a bonus, his pace isn't bad, his height is good, and his physical stats are brilliant. But there is something that is causing him to get lost in games, and I did my best to force him into the match, even when he was through on goal. Like, eventually I got the chance and he was running through, I either got fouled, which was a penalty, and then he was in that situation where I had to basically force it to his left foot that is never really good. Like, when you bring in a winger that has a 2-star weak foot, it's not good. That's one of the reasons why no one really goes for Robin or Traore. I think he's got a 1-star weak foot. So you've got a Yarmolenko that had the potential to be a very good card on the game, but without that 4-star weak foot, at least, if he was right-footed, we would have a different review, because I would at least be able to take on those shots and find the back of the net. I'm not saying that you won't be able to score with this card, because you will, and one of the goals, like, I think literally the only goal that I scored, and it comes right at the end of the clips, he actually took that strike so well. Like, the technique, he fizzed it off the half volley and it went top corner. Brilliant goal. But his overall play, there was something that was lacking with the card, and I'm going to put it down to positioning and just me trying to force him into the game. Whereas on the on the left hand side, Marco Reus, you know, I didn't like him on FIFA 17, and even with the medium work rates, he was doing more work in terms of like creating and actually scoring goals than Yarmolenko himself. Yes, yeah, he's 86 rated, but come on now, like, this card looks amazing, this one to watch Yarmolenko. So I was just overall disappointed with him, and I personally wouldn't go and purchase him for myself. Now, you guys might enjoy him, and whenever I do reviews like this, it's not me saying, oh, he's the worst card on the game and I don't respect your opinions. If you like him, then that's awesome, because I can see him working for a few people, but for the way I play and against very good players in Division 3, Division 2, there's not really much room to then start cutting inside and smacking it on the left. You will get a chance with that right foot, and it's just not good enough. So that's the card killer for me, and he was getting, well, lost in games. And the whole team, actually, it wasn't that good. It just wasn't that good. Brozovic, he was alright, but he didn't set the world on fire. Borja Valero did what he could, and the defense, I mean, you've got Umtiti, Rafael Varane. I personally would say Rafael Varane is overpriced, but it defended well. It just needed a few tweaks here and there to be, well, Matuidi to be pushed to the right centre mid or left centre mid position and bring in an out-and-out CDM. But players that I would recommend for you to definitely go and try. Marco Reus, we've got, well, Matuidi himself, Cancelo was good, Rafael Varane is solid, but he's just not worth the coins. For me anyway, and that is pretty much it. Oh, and Aubameyang. So you've got Aubameyang, Reus, Matuidi, Cancelo, and Rafael Varane. The rest of them were alright, but they're not like go-to players that I would recommend for you right now. But it was just unfortunate that Yarmolenko couldn't perform a little bit better. So hopefully this review has helped you guys out, because he is expensive. He's 135,000 coins, and you won't see me buying him anytime soon, unless he gets like a couple. But even though that 2-star weak foot though is going to kill his card anyway, so it kind of sucks. But anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. Drop a like on the video if this review has helped you out, and I will see you on the next one. See you out. Peace.